G'day and welcome to episode 78 of Trent365. Today's Friday, the 16th of February. I want to talk today about the inefficiency of 80-20. It's a concept we're all familiar with, I'm sure, that 80% of your revenue will come from 20% of your treatments, for example, or 80% of your sales comes from 20% of your products. And it applies pretty much to most industries, it would seem. In fact, I saw three specific examples of it this week in very different areas. One was in a little pastry shop where 80% of the sales were coming from 20% of the products. One was in a real estate project where 80% of the revenue on that project was coming from 20% of the units. And then even last night in the casino where we talked about the revenue generated from the high rollers versus the main floor. And again, 80% of that revenue is coming from the high rollers as opposed to the main floor. And of course, it's very true in spas as well, where generally 80% of your revenue will come from 20% of your treatments. And my question is, if you're only really selling 20% of the stuff on your menu, why do you even have the other 80%? Do you really think that that other 80% is getting people through the door? I don't think it is. And I think that's generally the argument we make. But what would happen if you just kept the 20% that was selling and got rid of everything else on the menu? Do you think your sales would really drop? Might be an interesting experiment to try. That's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. You can subscribe on iTunes, Google Play Store, Overcast, or just follow along in the social streams. And I'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.